What is happening, everyone? As I said in my last video, I have got James here. We are going to be doing a question and answer that you guys asked on my Instagram. But not only that, I'm going to get some James's advice. He has 10 years experience in the industry.
Veteran.
A veteran. I'm very, very new to it. It's hard to balance my lifestyle between my fitness and between going out. So I'm going to ask the man. I can't think of anyone in the industry that would know better than yourself, because You've been through it all. You're a Geordie, you guys are mad.
Yeah.
I'm get James along. We'll get the advice on that, and also we will answer your questions. So stay tuned. Right, okay, then we can just go. And we'll just do we'll do this bit first.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So James, I've admired you my whole life. I watched you when I was a kid.
It's mad. Do you know what? It's weird because then people say that to us. They're like, "Oh, Geordie Shore, Geordie Shore."
Yeah.
I watched it growing up, and I'm like, I don't feel that old.
You don't look that old.
I don't feel that old. I'm only 29, but I literally feel like I should be like 40 or something when people say that.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, Geordie Shore was the best reality TV show in my opinion at the time. It was massive for you guys.
Yeah, it was at that time where it was all still new. You only really had Geordie Shore, only way is Essex.
Yeah.
There was like no Love Islands and stuff like that then. And yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely changed my life massively.
Yeah.
And as I say, I've been through the ins and outs. I've learned myself like how to kind of juggle it all, balance it. You'll find now, obviously, you're getting invited to all these amazing events. You'll be getting offered like nightclub appearances to go to places. You get offered like nice meals in lovely restaurants where you can just have whatever you want. And it's trying to find the balance of enjoying it.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Not many people get to enjoy all the sort of things that we get to do. So you want to make the most of it and have a good life, but at the same time, you're into your fitness like me. You want to try and minimise the damage while still enjoying yourself, but look good whilst you're doing it.
But not only that, you feel like the two lifestyles almost contradict each other, don't they? And it's very hard. I mean, I came out of Love Island. I'd done something like 85 PAs. I'm sure you can relate to that. You've probably done double that. I've got triple that in your time.
Madness. Well, I know. Obviously, I came out, and at the time, it was before like Instagram. That was massive. The main thing was nightclub appearances. So I would do every night of the week, sometimes 2 or 3 in one night. And it got to the point where you felt like, right, I'm going to these places. Yes, I've been on TV, but I'm still like, it's still an awkward situation for us. So you find yourself drinking, and when you go into the bars and they're booking you, you think, I'm going to have to drink tonight. Otherwise, they might think, oh, he's not like he was on TV.
100%, and they put the bottles out for free, you end up drinking, then because you're drinking, next day you eat rubbish.
Exactly.
So I very much got to the stage after about 6 months after Love Island, I was like, right, enough's enough now. I was launching my fitness app, so I was like, I need to get back into my fitness. So I've went cold turkey this year, no drinking. That's 6-7 weeks into the year, no drinking at all. So the reason, we were at an event, obviously we were at the NTAs together, weren't we? And you were trying to get me to drink.
I know, I was bringing the shots out. Do you know what, you've done well, you've done better than I thought. I would have cracked there, like.
But that's why I've got James along, because I feel like if there's anyone that can balance it, it's James. I feel like I've not quite got the balance. I'm going from one extreme to the other.
It is.
So what would be your advice?
I think you've hit the nail on the head there when you've said the word balance. It's literally finding the perfect fit for you, because I know obviously when I first started it would have been the same for you. You come out, you're dead excited, you just think, yeah, this is my life, like rock star, partying, this and that. You're going and doing your gym sessions because you still want to train, but you're half-arsing it, you've got no energy, no strength.
100%.
You've been in a nightclub the night before, you haven't had much sleep, you're running on bloody fumes, you're in service stations grabbing sandwiches. Like, especially when I did it, there was none of this prepped meals and stuff, so if you wanted meals, you'd have to cook them in your house, but if you were on the road for 4 or 5 days, they wouldn't last, they'd be stinking.
100%.
So it's finding that balance. Yes, you want to enjoy yourself, but at the same time, you've got to think about your health, your well-being, and staying in shape, because it is good getting drunk and having a party, but I think it's just finding that balance where you enjoy what you do and then you let your head out now and again.
So do you feel like when, obviously, because in Geordie Shore I always remember, I can't remember how many series you were in, but you were like, well, enough's enough now, I need to take time out from this. So did you feel when you took that time out from Geordie Shore that was enough to, because you went from one extreme, doing the drinking and everything, to then completely getting away, almost you went a little AWOL from the celebrity life. It was like you just needed a break from it.
So obviously I've always been into my fitness, So I was big into the gym. That's kind of one of the reasons why I got on Geordie Shore, because I was in the gym. I looked good for my age, young, looked good. Was always out on the scene and stuff, in the decent bars, and that's why I got found for Geordie Shore. And honestly, it was probably 2.5, 3 years. I was literally just living the dream, partying all the time, going to places I've never been before, up and down the country, over to Australia. And then, as I say, it just took its toll on us. Like, I'd had enough of partying. I had enough of traveling. I'd found a girl that I thought I was settling down with, and I thought, right, this is it. I'm going to settle down. I can't be as crazy now on TV. And do you know what? It's kind of taking its toll on us. I want to step away from it. I want to focus back on the career path that I originally wanted, which was to open a gym and stuff. So I went away and I'd done that. And do you know what? I felt amazing, and I felt so what's the word? Regenerated. Yeah, I felt really good. But then, I think because you get this taste of this lifestyle, and you're living this rock solid, you do tend to miss it a little bit. And I found that my relationship started to get a little bit repetitive and a little bit boring. I don't know if that was just because of my age, but then I was like, do you know what? This isn't right. We're not happy, so went away from that, and I was single again. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to dip my toe back in, and I absolutely loved it. But the difference is now I know my limits. 100%. So I know, right, James, you're going to go away filming. I'm going to be away filming for 4 weeks. Yes, I am going to be drinking a lot, but do you know what? It's 4 weeks out of my life. As long as I can stay hydrated, try and get a decent amount of sleep in, watch the sort of things that I'm drinking, try and go for lower calorie options. Now as well, compared to when I first went on, I'd be Jaeger bombs, I'd be eating pizza at the end of the night, during the day, or getting whatever they ordered. But now, because I know I'm going to be drinking on that night, I make sure my calories are less throughout the day. So I either start my meals later on in the day, so I'm not consuming as many calories, and I still feel alright, I'm not starving. And then obviously if I am going a bit over on the vodka sodas and that, then it's not the end of the world. But it's finding the balance, because having that lifestyle and doing Geordie Shore for me is good, because it leads to other things.
Of course.
So it's kind of yes, I want to be in good shape, but yes, I also want to improve my life and get more opportunities. So it's finding that balance.
And
I think I have found it now.
You've found it now. That's exactly why I've got you here, and I think I just need to do the same. I think I've got one extreme to the other. And I'm going to, now that I've got down lean to where I want to be, I'm just going to maintain it now and stay there. So that is very helpful, James.
No worries.
So we asked questions on my Instagram of what you guys wanted to know from myself and James. So we're going to get onto that just now.
Right, how then? Are they clean? That's what I want to know.
That is the question. People where about Liverpool is folded. That's quite a good one.
What is it?
We all know the hardest graft James has ever done is his hair. What's yours?
It's a good question.
That's a good question. What is the hardest graft I've ever done? To be fair, I've always been a hard worker. Very much like yourself, when you went back into the gym business, I was working 6:30 in the morning till 9:30 at night. You know what it's like?
You've got to put them hours in, haven't you?
Yeah, in the gym business, it's a long days, and it's very anti-social hours as well. So I think you'll be the same as me, James. You're very grateful for the position we can be in. We can work once or twice a week, and we're making good money and things like that. It's great. It's you're not having to work yourselves into the ground.
I think with us as well, we're grateful of it. It's not like some people, they'll go straight into a reality TV show, or they'll go straight on to whatever, and then they'll think, right, this is it for the rest of my life. I've made it. I don't have to do anything else. And then they'll refuse to work after. Whereas with me, so I've had that taste. I've done really well, and I thought, you know what? My goals have always been to own a gym, and I went back into doing PT. And do you know what? I loved it. Talking to people every day. You know what it's like being a PT. Your clients, they become family and friends, don't they?
It brings you back to a little bit of normality as well, I think, doesn't it?
And keeps you grounded.
It does keep you
and I do think that is a good thing, because you can easily get carried away and think, right, this is it for the rest of my life. I'm going to have this lifestyle forever, when it's not really necessarily the case. Especially with reality TV, it's got a shelf life. So
there's a shelf life.
You have got to have an end goal, and I think it's got to be something that you're passionate about. And lucky for me and you,
that's what we do, and we're good at it.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got everything to back it up, which is. It's not like we're just jumping on it because it's a trend.
No, exactly. And that's the difference. And again, another reason why I got you along and not some other people.
Yeah, exactly. I've been in the reality TV game for 10 years, and I've always been the one. People I've lived with, people I've met, and do you know what? They'll not ask us one question about fitness.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking about fitness and I'll be doing stuff, and they'll just not be interested. And then 6 months later, such and such has got a fitness plan out, or such and such has got a DVD, or a gym range, or clothing, or whatever. And you think,
Where did that come from? You've got no. It's a bit hard to see.
But it is that sort of business as well. People get offered stuff, don't they? So they get offered to be the face of brands and stuff. So I can see why people do it. And for a lot of people, it is just a money-making game.
Of course.
Whereas I think, yes, everyone wants to make money and do well for themselves, but if you have got a passion for it, and you do like actually helping people and want people to get results, then that's the difference, and that's where me and you are.
100%, mate. Right, let's move on to the next question. Let's have a little look. This is quite a good one. Do you ever think you would like to go back to living a normal life and not being famous? So, I think that's something that you actually done.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'd done it, but I think once you've been on a TV show and once you get recognised by people, you're always going to have that. Oh, it's James Tindale.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Anton of Love Island.
Yeah.
And it
half
doesn't
the time
matter
I don't
how
even
long.
think they know our second names. You know, it's just James. Did you get that?
Do you know when someone says my second name, I go, wow.
I know, it's
Wow,
true.
you.
Exactly, I'm the same, but that's Anton from Love Island, you know? So,
it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what? I've tried it. Like, as I say, I wanted a bit of normality. I think everyone secretly does want a bit of normality. Yes, it's good, all the things that come with being recognised and that. But there is times where you do like to kind of have your private life. Say you go out for a meal with your girlfriend or whatever at the time. You kind of want to just have that time between yourselves, don't you?
And I get the
Or if you're out
impression
with
you're
family.
I've been out with you a few times now, and you're definitely the same type of guy as me. You love, if people ask for a photo, we would never say no, or we're not the type of guys, and we always like to make an effort with people. But there is the odd days, I don't know if you've had it yourself, where you're maybe that little bit hungover.
Yeah, you're in the airport, you like this, you're getting, James, can I get a photo?
It's hard. And I mean, even sometimes, I found that especially when I came out of Love Island, like I had to do my hair everywhere I went. I felt I had to make an effort with my appearance. And
I've been tagged in a lot of photos on Instagram where I've been like, I'll just remove that tag.
100%.
Don't want anyone seeing
So
that, do you know what I
definitely
mean?
the pressures of that. But me personally, I'm at that stage now. I'm only 6 months into being a celebrity, if you want to call it. I don't even like calling it that. But I'm enjoying every second of it personally. But I definitely see the point where it can be a little bit hard. And like James said, I don't think you can go back to your normal life. I don't think it physically would allow you unless you move the country.
It just depends what you do as well. Like it was alright for me. You can use it to your advantage. Like PT, obviously I got a lot of clients because I was in shape or because of my reputation. But a lot of people would maybe think, I'll go and train with James off Geordie Shore, and like I'll be able to find out some gossip about other people and that.
Course.
So you do get people that tend to do that, and you get people who try and like, I'll go train with them to try and crack on a little bit,
100%.
try and see if I can go out on a date or something. But
that's quite a question I actually was going to ask you. How do you find it is with like obviously I notice a lot of people in this industry date people in the industry, and I can see why that happens now, because how do you know if someone's genuine or they're not? It's
one of them things you never know. Like I would like to think of myself as a genuine person, so I would always think, well, these people are being genuine with me, but you never know what people are thinking or what people are in it for. A lot of people want to be on reality TV now, so you don't know. I'd quite like to think I was a good-looking lad with a bit of crack, but you know what?
I would agree.
They might just want to
just for the babe.
Get a little cameo on Geordie Shore.
Yeah, for sure. Right, let's move on. Next question.
And do you know what? Going back to that question before about like, would you ever want normal life? Like, I quite like attention. Me, like, if I walk down the street one day and no one cares and no one recognises it, I'll probably just be a bit like,
yeah, it's like
it was fun while it lasted. Do you know what I mean?
Am I less relevant now?
Yeah, it's quite nice when someone gives you a compliment, or they stop you in the street and they go,
Of course it is.
I like to blah blah blah, or you're nice in real life or whatever. I like, do you know what I mean? It's nice when people are nice.
100%.
I think that'll never get old.
I think that's quite a good one. Who was your favourite couple on Love Island this year? Did you watch it, James?
I've watched bits, yeah. My favourite couple. I'll let you go first. No, do you know what? I don't know.
Do you know what was me personally this year? There was no one
stood
solid
out.
couple that actually liked both the couples. I liked one or the other. I just loved the two looks. I thought they were such genuine guys, and if they two coupled up, I think they would win the show.
Together, yeah. Obviously, I'm going to back my fellow Northerner, Luke
Oh yeah,
Emma,
so he is,
yeah.
And he just seems like such a nice dude. Did you know him? Or?
So I've actually met him a couple of times. So once he was on, we done like a party on Geordie Shore, and he was there.
I believe
and
that.
I think he ended up kissing one of the girls.
Of course he did.
Sure
Such
he
a good
did.
looking guy.
So
Such a good looking
he
guy.
was kissing someone. I can't remember who it was. And then I think I met him on another night out. But he just seemed like a nice, genuine lad.
Genuine.
You can't put genuine on. If you do TV, you're either a genuine person, or if you're trying to be, you get caught out. You cannot spend 5-6 weeks somewhere putting on an act because you'll get caught out.
100%, mate. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Right, well, we do one more question then.
Come on then. Make it a good one.
Right, let's see. Okay, last question. We're going to make it a little bit more of a gym one. Tips on ways to gain muscle mass.
Tips, yeah. Obviously, you need to track your calories. You need to be knowing what your intake is at the minute. If you're struggling to put muscle on, you need to be upping them calories.
100%. I would say a lot of people get a little bit confused with ways of training, and they make it more difficult than it has to be. But for me, I don't know if you agree with this, James.
Simplify it.
Yeah, and progressive overload, you just need to make sure that you're either lifting heavier one week or you are lifting slightly more reps. But not only that, it's so important that you're on a calorie surplus when you are looking to gain muscle. You need to be taking in more than you're putting out, but at the same time, not too much, because you don't want to put on fat. And when you put on too much fat, when it comes to getting rid of it, you would maybe have to diet for that a little bit longer, which then means you're going to lose muscle mass. So a good way to start is by working out what your maintenance calorie is. So that's basically where you're not losing weight or gaining weight. So you need to find, it's literally trial and error with this, you need to find a calorie balance. I mean, there's plenty of things you can look online, type into Google calorie calculator, and you'll be able to work out what your maintenance roughly should be, but you're really only going to get it through trial and error. Yeah, everyone's completely different. So once you find that sort of weight that you are, these sort of calories that you're not gaining weight or losing weight, then what you want to do from there is roughly eat between, I would say, about 300 to 500 calories more than that. And you should start to put on, you know, you don't want to be putting on any more than really.
You don't want to put on too much.
Maybe no more than £1 a week, because you can't physically. I mean, what is it they say? A proper bodybuilder, I think, if you put on 3-4 pounds of muscle a year, that's really, really good.
Like lean muscle.
Like lean muscle mass, that's significantly good. So, just take it nice and slow. You don't want to.
I think one of the main things is just being prepared. Not expect things to come too quick. You can't put a stone of muscle on in 6 weeks, do you know what I mean?
No, not without getting on fat.
Yeah, you need to get yourself in a nice routine, be prepared, know how many calories you need to be consuming on a daily, track that, note it down, make sure you're always hitting it. Some people don't like it. Get a little diary or get in your notes on your phone, track your weights, make sure that you're upping them every time, you're getting the most out of all your sessions. Because I know it's easy just to go in, some people will rock up at the gym, they'll go, what am I training today? You need a proper plan. You need to go, right, today I'm training legs, I'm doing this, and this. Do you know what, last week I done this weight, this week I need to be upping that, I need to be pushing it, and you need to be continuously thinking like that, otherwise you're just going to stay the same.
Yeah, and if you can't be bothered with that, I've just launched my own fitness app. Anton Fitness, it is currently in the App Store, and if you're looking for a bulking plan, it is on the website. You need to get your promo in.
I know.
you need to
get it in, man. Get that plug in.
Get the plug in. But that is everything for today. I want to say a big thank you to James again.
Cheers, mate.
For coming along, giving me some advice. I must say, I'm not blowing smoke up his arse, I wouldn't do that. But he is genuinely one of the nicest people I've met since coming out the villa. He is so genuine. You meet a lot of people in this industry, and yeah, I've got to say, I'm really, really impressed with James. We became fairly good friends now, and yeah, a big thank you again, mate, for coming along.
Appreciate that, kind words, mate. Same goes for you.
Thank you very much.
Brothers now.
Yeah, for sure. And James has also got his own YouTube channel as well, so make sure that you subscribe to that. He will be uploading a lot more in that, so that is going to be in the description box. Also, if you enjoyed the videos, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe, because very, very soon I'm going to be doing my calorie challenge, and remember, I'm going to eat double the calories for the amount of subscribers I have. So as it stands, it's getting quite high. So yeah, looking forward to doing that video, and who knows, maybe myself and James can do a calorie challenge later in the year. I'm sure you'd be up for that.
I'm up for that. If anything to do with food or weight, I'm game.
I thought he was going to say women there, but
well, that as well.
on that note, we'll see you next time.